I'm your NDP candidate for Pitt Meadows and Maple Ridge, and I first wanted to I wanted to acknowledge that we're on the unceded Katzie and Kwantlen territory, and thank you. It's amazing to see so many people here early on Thanksgiving Monday. I am thrilled that Tom Mulcair is with us today to kick off the most important week in our campaign. Now, it's just 7 days. We can elect a new government that works for Canadians. We can protect the environment, fight climate change, and strengthen our health care. And we can send more BC New Democrats to the House of Commons than ever before. Now, I want to thank you all for everything you've been doing to making it happen for us here. And I know in the final week we all are tired. We have to dig deep and work ever harder to defeat Stephen Harper. Join me in welcoming the leader of our party, the next Prime Minister of Canada, Tom Mulcair!
Quiet holiday Monday morning at Pitt Meadows, Maple Ridge. Looks like you're ready for change here, Bob. Are you ready to bring change to Ottawa? Are you ready to replace the politics of fear and division with the politics of hope and optimism? Well, that works out well because I'm ready too. My friends, we're closer than ever to bringing change to Ottawa, to strengthening our healthcare, protecting our environment, and creating good jobs for Canadian families. We're closer than ever to building a fairer, more sustainable, and more prosperous Canada. You know, from our earliest days, Canadians have had confidence in us, as New Democrats, to stand up for families across the country. That trust is built on the enduring belief we share as Canadians. It's the belief that we achieve more by working together than we can alone. We all stand taller when we stand together. We're all better off when we take better care of each other. And we all get further ahead when no one is left behind. That's who we are. And it's with this shared belief in mind that today we turn to our fellow Canadians and we say, yes, our politics of hope and optimism can defeat Stephen Harper's politics of fear and division. And together, we can build the Canada of our dreams. En 2011, Jack Layton a invité les Canadiens à travailler ensemble. Les francophones avec les anglophones, l'Ouest avec l'Est, parce que lui, il savait qu'en travaillant ensemble, on pouvait accomplir de grandes choses. C'est aussi ma profonde conviction, et l'histoire nous donne raison. Le Canada avance quand on est solidaires les uns avec les autres. C'est le principe qui a amené Tommy Douglas à créer le régime public d'assurance santé il y a maintenant 70 ans. Et aujourd'hui, c'est le même principe qui nous amène à proposer de nouveaux projets ambitieux pour bâtir un pays plus prospère pour tout le monde. You know that it's the idea of taking better care of each other that guided Tommy Douglas to build Medicare, the greatest achievement by the greatest Canadian. And today, as a father and grandfather, that same idea motivates me to build a better Canada, not just for today, but for the long term, for the sake of all of our children and grandchildren. We can build a Canada where families have good jobs. Every worker gets fair wages, and every young person has the opportunities they need to succeed. We can build a Canada where millions of more Canadians have a family doctor, where our seniors and veterans get the benefits they deserve, and where every Canadian has access to cheaper prescription drugs. We can usher in a new era with our First Nations, Inuit, and Métis peoples, build on a true nation-to-nation relationship. We can build a Canada where our land, air, and water are protected, and where we fight climate change with real targets that make our country a global leader on this, the defining issue of our generation. Mr. Harper has failed to tackle climate change. He has muzzled our scientists, turned his back. He's turned his back on the evidence and taken fiction as his facts. And just this weekend, Mr. Trudeau sided with Mr. Harper once again and said that Canada does not need ambitious targets to reduce carbon pollution. Mr. Trudeau thinks that just because Liberal governments failed to cut greenhouse gas emissions, just like they failed to deliver a single new childcare space, that it can't be done. Well, Canadians disagree with Mr. Trudeau and Mr. Harper, and so do I. We can do better. We can build a better Canada. As Environment Minister in Quebec, we cut emissions every year. And an NDP government will do the same across the country. The NDP will get it done. And we will deliver the quality, affordable childcare for just $15 a day. That is what Canadian parents have been waiting for. The NDP will get it done. Together, we will build the country of our dreams. Today, my friends, New Democrats are called upon once again to stand up for Canadians. When Conservatives sign secret trade agreements that threaten tens of thousands of good-paying jobs and drive wages down for Canadian workers, secret trade agreements that raise serious concerns for many sectors, including the forestry and technology sectors right here in British Columbia, you can be certain that the NDP will not be bound by Stephen Harper's secret deal. He negotiated too much away, and for Canadian families, that's not good enough. Stephen Harper's secret trade agreement will kill jobs, lower the wages of Canadian workers, and increase the cost of life-saving medications. I will not let families in British Columbia pay the price for Stephen Harper's secret deal. I will fight for a better trade deal for all Canadians. Le NPD va se tenir debout avec et pour les Canadiens. Stephen Harper espère que le partenariat transpacifique passe comme une lettre à la poste, alors que cet accord menace des dizaines de milliers d'emplois de qualité au Canada. C'est bien mal nous connaître. Le NPD va se tenir debout pour s'y opposer. Stephen Harper et Justin Trudeau peuvent bien s'entendre pour tenter d'imposer un accord secret qui menace nos emplois. Un accord qui va faire baisser les salaires et monter les prix des médicaments d'ordonnance. Mais ils vont trouver le NPD sur leur chemin. Nous allons nous tenir debout pour défendre les intérêts des familles, protéger les emplois, défendre nos fermes familiales, et nous allons nous battre pour que personne n'ait à choisir entre des médicaments trop chers ou leur nourriture. On ne va pas se laisser lier par l'accord bâclé de Stephen Harper. Je vais me battre pour négocier un meilleur accord pour le Canada. On this long weekend, many Canadians are talking about this election with their loved ones. And they're thinking about what matters most to their families. Ask yourself, does Stephen Harper deserve another 4 years in office? Does the party that's been convicted of wrongdoing in each of the last 3 election campaigns deserve to be re-elected? The party that promised to clean up liberal corruption? But now, it's turning into one of my better lines. But now has 1/3 of the Senate under RCMP investigation and has had, this is my favorite, their ethics spokesperson sent to jail for cheating. The party that's up on charges of election fraud, bribery, illegal lobbying, and breach of trust. Do they deserve another 4 years? For the past 10 years, Stephen Harper has failed families who are working hard to build a better life. For 10 years, Stephen Harper has allowed 400,000 good-paying manufacturing jobs to disappear, leaving middle-class families struggling to make ends meet. With that record of failure, Canadians have good reason not to trust Stephen Harper's secret trade deal. A deal that sacrifices Canadian jobs, makes prescription drugs more expensive, and does real harm to the environment. Opposition is growing to this secret deal. Hillary Clinton opposes it, and you know what? Canada got an even worse deal than the US. But Justin Trudeau is refusing to stand up for Canadian families. Once again, Mr. Trudeau is standing with Stephen Harper, just like he did to support Bill C-51, to support tax cuts for the biggest corporations, and to support the Keystone XL pipeline. Well, tell you what, make this clear to everyone you speak to as they prepare for this campaign. I'll say no to Keystone XL, I'll ask corporations to pay their fair share, and I will repeal Bill C-51. In fact, while I was taking on Stephen Harper in the House of Commons, Mr. Trudeau was voting with Stephen Harper 71 times. So today, I want to say this directly to Mr. Harper and to Mr. Trudeau. Why do you not believe that a better deal is possible for Canadians? Why, Mr. Harper and Mr. Trudeau, are you ready to sacrifice the jobs of Canadians and increase the cost of prescription drugs for seniors? Why are you willing to do that? We in the NDP know that we can do better. After so many years of conservative and liberal failures, after so many years of conservative and liberal scandals, Canadians are ready for change. And there is only one way to make it happen. The NDP needs just 35 more seats to defeat the Conservatives. Just 35 more seats to stop Stephen Harper's secret trade agreement and bring change to Ottawa. The Liberals simply can't do it. They need over 100 seats. Only the NDP can defeat Conservatives, and only the NDP will deliver the change we've been waiting for. Right here in the Lower Mainland, an NDP government will hire new doctors and healthcare professionals. In the Lower Mainland, we will work with the province to create more than 50,000 affordable, quality childcare spaces for maximum $15 a day. That's great news for young families. With $5.2 billion in new infrastructure investment for the Lower Mainland, we will support crucial projects like the Surrey Light Rail Transit and the Broadway SkyTrain extension in Vancouver, delivering relief for commuters and your families. And an NDP government will work to deliver universal prescription drug coverage for every Canadian. We will finish the job that Tommy Douglas started. Now's the time, my friends. The momentum for change began in Quebec, it spread to Alberta, and today I can feel the energy right here in British Columbia. We have an historic opportunity before us, an opportunity that we must not pass up, an opportunity to replace the politics of fear and division with our enduring belief in hope and optimism. An opportunity to think big, to be ambitious, and to dare to accomplish great things together. Healthcare, childcare, pharmacare, Mulcair. As our good friend Jack was fond of saying, don't let them tell you it can't be done. Let's roll up our sleeves, knock on every door, reach out to our neighbors, because every single vote for change will make a difference. And together, my friends with the NDP, let's build the country of our dreams. Thank you. Merci.